Now let's quickly look at another element of prose, which of course is characterization. When you say characterization, what does it mean? It means the manner in which the fictional individuals, that's the characters, are presented to readers, and they are presented in such a way that they appear credible, they appear believable within the confine or limit of the story. Don't forget that the writer of a story is the god of his characters. Alright, is the author and finisher of their faith, is the Alpha and Omega. He determines what is going to happen to them. He determines whether the characters will misbehave or will behave well. He determines whether the character will be a saint or will be a thief. Alright, so the manner in which the character is therefore presented to the readers for interpretation is referred to as characterization. Okay, now under characterization, we are going to look at different forms of characters anyway. Now we can have a flat character, otherwise called the static character or type character. This type of character does not undergo any change or changes in the course of the development of the plot of the narrative. Alright, the character remains stagnant. If the character is a good person at the beginning of the story, the character maintains the same role throughout without changing. If the character is a bad person, the character remains bad throughout. If the character is good, the character remains good throughout without any change. Then, away from there, we talk about what they call the round character. The character is said to be round or dynamic or three-dimensional or multi-dimensional if the character changes in the course of the development of the plot of the narrative. Okay, for example, a good character changes at the end of the day to be a bad character. A bad character changes to be a good person. That, of course, is highly dynamic, okay, in terms of presentation of personality. All right, then we have the other one called the stock character. Stock character is that character that is easily identified because of the same pattern of role played in different stories. Okay, when you see that character in this story, the character is wicked. In another story, the character is wicked. In another story, wicked. Most of the characters that we have in Hollywood are stock. Some you know them for wickedness, you know some for stupidity, you know some for kindness. So it means they have been fixed in their various roles. All right, so that's why we say uh, stock character relies on culture or cultural types for the manner of presentation of personalities. Okay, when you see a character that is wicked in all the rules, that's the culture. The character relies on the culture of wickedness for survival. All right, the character relies or could rely on kindness, in all the rules played by such a character. Okay, that's talk. Then, in the drama of the ancient Greek, basically, we had about three forms of stock character. Okay, we have the Aaron, we have the Alazin, and we have the Gomolokos. All right, the Aaron is that character that pretends a lot, all right, to be less intelligent, but in the real sense, a very intelligent character. Okay, then what about and don't forget the word Aaron, the word irony that we know today is derived from the character of Aaron, who was a pretender in the drama of the ancient Greek. All right, then you talk about the Alazin, who was a self-deceiving and stupid braggart. He behaved as if he knew everything in the drama of the ancient Greek, but in the real sense, he knew nothing. The Aaron, who usually pretends not to know anything, will triumph over the Alazin. Then we have the Bomolokos. The Bomolokos was actually fixed with the character of foolishness. So anytime you see the Bomolokos, he was a foolish stock character. But later on, uh, Northrop Frye revealed the three stock characters. Okay, yes, in his book, and then he added the fourth stock character known as Agroikos. So Agroikos is a kind of rustic character, all right, that is easily deceived in a literary work. Okay, then away from all this, we could also have a character can be major, character can be minor. A major character plays the most important role, the most significant role, all right, usually the principal figure, usually the protagonist. And then we have the minor character. The minor character is that character whose removal does not really have any effect on the story. Okay, yeah, the role is not as significant as that of the major or principal